over the last few weeks. We have 2 weeks to go that we're going to talk about it. Okay? Last week, Mr. Batiste talked to you about Judas. Remember what Judas did? Sold Jesus out for 30 pieces of silver. Sold him out. Betrayed him. He ended up down. Jesus died because of what Judas did. What would you say? Would you say Judas had a good heart or a bad heart? Bad, exactly. Now, he spent 3 years with Jesus. Greatest man, spoke the world into existence. We celebrate him Christmas for his birth, death, resurrection. He's coming back. Everything revolves around that man. And after 3 years, Judas betrayed him. Bad heart. Today I want to talk to you about somebody who had a good heart. So first of all, bad heart. What's somebody with a bad heart do? Evil intentions. What do? Lie. Hurt people. Hurt others. Something else? Kill. Yeah. Steal. Sure. I had a little one. He was like right up here. When I asked that question, the first one, murder. What? That was crazy. Murder. Whoa. Like what TV shows you been watching? But stay with me. Other things. What are some of their emotions? Like some of the things like deep down in their heart. If you're what? You have a bad heart. You are guilty of doing bad things. You said angry? I love that one. It's true. Angry. Now, am I saying if you're angry, if you're ever angry, you have a bad heart? Am I saying that? No. Bad-hearted people, it's like they're perpetually angry. You with me? Bad-hearted people are perpetually or continually about greedy. Greedy will make you steal. Greedy will make you lie. Greedy will a bunch of other things. How about another word? I got 2 more. What? Ooh, hate. Hate. Hate and anger. Those are the 2 on my list as I was thinking about this. How about jealousy? Envy. Lack of words to describe somebody with a bad heart. And again, you can be jealous. Doesn't mean you have a bad heart. It's that continual, it's like in your nature, that's who and how you are. Who would agree or vote with me that Judas had a bad heart? Yes? Yeah? Come on. All right, thanks for the votes. Today I want to talk to you about somebody who messed up, but he had a good heart. And that's Peter. You remember the same Last Supper we talked about a few weeks ago? Jesus said, somebody's going to betray me. And part of Peter's answer was this. Peter said, Lord, I'm ready to go to prison with you and even to die with you. Good heart, bad heart. Good heart. Are there any 2 worse things than that? Go to prison or die. He picked 2 worse things he could think of, right? Jesus said, oh boy, Peter, let me tell you something. It said just like that. Before the rooster crows tomorrow morning, you will deny 3 times that you even know me. Whoa. Whoa. How do you think it made him feel? Give me a good word how you think that made Peter feel. His best friend. Hey man, I will rot in jail for you. I will die for you. They can string me up. It don't matter. And Jesus goes, let me tell you something. You're going to deny me 3 times before the sun comes up. How's that make him feel? Huh? Upset? Shocked? Triggered? I'm looking for these words. I need you guys to learn me a little bit, these new words. Shoot. Shook. Shook. Like shook. Oh, okay. Look, I'm not trying to be cool. Alright, I'm way past that. I'm not saying I am cool. I just gave up trying to be cool, alright? Grimy? Little bit. Something? What? Give me another word. Anxious? Man, if I was Peter, I'd be like, man, he knows me better than that. How can he sell me out like that and think I'd be so bad? Can you imagine? Because Peter also spent 3 years with Jesus. So let me jump down to the betrayal. Not the betrayal, the denial. So they arrested Jesus. Judas kissed him, they arrested him, and they led him to the high priest's house. And Peter followed at a distance. The guards lit a fire in the middle of the courtyard and sat around it, and Peter joined them. I think it's curious that he's the only one that went. Everyone else, who knows? We don't even know where they went. But Peter's like, oh man, my bro. I gotta see what happens to him. You with me? A servant girl noticed him in the firelight and began staring at him. She looks away. Finally, she said, this man was one of Jesus' followers. But Peter denied it. Woman, he said, I don't even know him. Yeah, everybody do this. One. After a while, someone else looked at him and said, you must be one of them. No, man, I am not. Peter retorted. That means quick answer. However that would be for you, that's what Peter did. That's what a retort is. About an hour later, everybody do this. 2 times. About an hour later, someone else insisted, this must be one of them. Because he's a Galilean too. I'm trying to think of a good comparison. Galileans, different parts of Israel, like different parts of our country. You know, if somebody talks with a southern accent, where would you say they're from? They're from Atlanta. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, whatever. Okay? Well, Peter had an accent like Jesus. It's like, he even talks like him. He must be from there. He's from there. He must be a Jesus follower. But Peter said, man, I don't know what you are talking about. Strike 3. And instead of being out, the rooster crowed. At that moment, and immediately, while he was still speaking, the rooster crowed. At that moment, the Lord turned and looked at Peter. Suddenly, the Lord's words flashed through Peter's mind. Before the rooster crows tomorrow morning, you will deny 3 times that you even know me. And Peter left the courtyard, weeping bitterly. Oh man. Weeping bitterly. And that's where I want to end the story today. Because the weeping bitterly to me, is evidence of Peter's heart. I want you to pay attention here. I know some of us are standing, some of us are on tables, weeping bitterly. Good heart, bad heart. Peter knew he messed up. Do good-hearted people mess up? Of course, everybody does. But your reaction with a good heart is what? You're sad about it. You realize you've done wrong. And just like we know Peter had a good heart, and actually later on, Jesus talks to Peter and reassures him. Peter ends up being the man, and we're going to talk about this too, who leads the church after Jesus goes back to heaven. He became the leader because of his good heart. He messed up. He was sorry. God forgave him. Jesus forgave him. He became better. Are you with me? Judas and Peter, we got a bad-hearted example. Judas went out and hung himself. Yeah. Peter, weeping bitterly. Somebody with a good heart. Messed up. Experienced forgiveness from Jesus and ended up being better from that. That's what I want you to take away. There is definite, I usually just want to tell the story, but that is so relevant for us here. I believe every one of us here has a good heart. I say that a lot. Because one bad-hearted person in the middle of 200 good-hearted people, and you ain't gonna last. You outnumbered by a lot. But does that say we all have to be perfect? No, of course not. So let's take that story of Peter and be encouraged. Because Jesus died, you have forgiveness for that, and you get to go to heaven, even though you messed up. Because of what Jesus did. Let's close in prayer. Father, we thank you for this story. Thank you for Peter. And help us to have our heart in the right place and continue to rely on you in everything. And even when we mess up, help us to be sorry quickly and ask you for forgiveness. We give you thanks for all of that. In Jesus' name, amen. Birthdays. Who's going to be brave? Who's brave? None of them have birthdays.